Meow just dropped a music video shot at 50 frames a second, which no one does, styled like a Renaissance painting, with scarecrow aristocrats and transitions that I just can't explain. I literally don't know what's going on. And here's the thing, I've edited for Mr. Beast, Justin Bieber, Nike, and I know intentional storytelling when I see it. But the visuals are only half the story. I think there may be a scandalous message buried in this about the industry that made them. So let's figure out what they're actually saying. Whoa. Reverse? Ooh! What is going on?
What's the deal? You gon' see Jack, I feel arenas. Show my name, not Korea, it's a Ibiza. Gaji flow, set the trends, see me on Suia. New EP, made on
What the frick? Bro, there is so much in this. We're gonna be here a while. I hope you're okay with that, because this is gnarly. Not cat's eye gnarly, but just actually gnarly. We have a reverse shot with like weird Renaissance paintings. I don't even know what's happening here. It's like this watery nothingness. Like, look, if you just want to create amazing visuals and music videos, just throw in random freaking clips when the sound is up. The sound here, there's a big kick, there's a big sound a moment. So we accentuate that with just, I think it's like a reflection shot on water or something. That's it. This clip of nothingness feels so cool. Chapter 1, okay, I can't read that. I don't know what it says, but we have a horse, we have some candles. It's looking very gothic and medieval. Very filmic and choppy. This is also directed by Rima Yoon, my actual freaking diva, my favorite K-pop director right now. I did get to interview her. We didn't ever release the video, so maybe if enough of you comment, we'll release the video, like a super long interview with her. I just didn't think it would perform well on YouTube, so I didn't release it, but maybe you wanna see it. I could be pausing literally every second, but.
What's the deal? You gon' see Jack, I feel arenas. Show my name, not Korea, it's a Ibiza. Gaji flow, set the trends, see me on Suia.
That's a crazy shot. By the way, only 1 in 4 of you that are watching this right now subscribe. And to that one, I just really appreciate you. You allow me to be able to actually keep doing this and make more of these videos. So if you like these videos, maybe consider subscribing. It's free, it's easy, and it helps a lot. So the song is all about dominance. Meow walks in as a freaking threat. All right, they're elite. Anyone who underestimates them, they are just the best. And they fill arenas and they're absolutely freaking killing it. This is just a big flex song. They're flexing. And this song actually samples Bach's Toccata in Fugue in D minor. I have no idea if I pronounced that right, but it looks like this. That's kind of the context, but the actual message of the music video, and here's the thing, Rima Yoon spends so much time researching and coming up with like the deepest storylines ever. Anytime I've heard from her, she's like explaining it at like a crazy deep level. So I'm probably just scratching the surface with what we're gonna get into, but I'm trying to uncover her intention here. And also, this is shot at, oh dude, what does this say? A miniature gothic medieval interior set. Lighting is soft and atmospheric with subtle volumetric sunlight entering from the windows, architecture, elevation drawing, antique theater set design. This sounds like a freaking AI prompt. It freaking is an AI prompt. What? Okay, this is what you would put into Midjourney in order to create an image. So literally this is probably an AI image. And with VFX, you can animate the members in it. Using AI to make a commentary on AI. Okay, it looks like she's kneeling on this wall. Like this looks like the ground. And then we zoom out and it's actually the wall and she's on wires. So she's wired up. That's how they're actually doing this. But dude, maybe it's not generated because they actually made a set like this. Maybe they're just commentating on the fact that you could generate this with AI. Maybe it's not AI, because that's a legit set. Now check this out. We have text that says, fix your posture as the wardrobe descends. And they come out of the wardrobe dressed as fantabulous K-pop stars. We use this crazy mirror wipe transition. So any vertical line that you have that's moving with the camera, you can use that, you can rotoscope it, and then transition to something else. So we transition to a new shot right here. I think this is another shot right here moving. They're saying fix your posture because that is what they get told in the K-pop industry. Or maybe that's what society is telling them. Keep that in mind. Crazy angle, dude. Bro, one thing I don't like about editing is that when I'm editing, I actually don't get to listen to music that much. However, when I'm color grading or making thumbnails, I absolutely love to blast music. And something that's always annoyed me is having to switch tabs or windows to change your music. But Opera, the sponsor of this video, has actually solved this beautifully. They have a built-in player that you can detach from your browser and pin right in your toolbar, so your music controls are always there. And if I'm watching a video to use as a color grading reference or to grab an image, the music pauses automatically and picks up right when I'm done. It's genius. They also added a volume booster, which lets you push past 100% all the way up to 500%. What? So if you're listening to a song that's just mastered a little bit quieter, like an older recording, or if you just wanna jam out like crazy, you can do that. And you can control the volume individually for each tab separately, which is super useful if you're multitasking. And we got a sick deal for you guys. For a limited time, you can get up to 3 months of Spotify Premium for free when you download Opera, or 2 months if you've been a premium subscriber before. This does vary by country, so check the link in the description to see what's available. And if you have access to Spotify Premium, you'll also get access to the exclusive Bad Bunny Billions Club live concert film. It's a one-night performance filmed in Tokyo, so head to the link below to watch that and grab the exclusive Opera offer right now. She puts her hand on the mirror. Like, dude, look at this freaking shot. This is like nutso. I love a reflection shot, but this takes it to a whole new level. Oh my gosh. You guys have no idea what's, like, this is like freaking nuts. The album is called Bite Now, and kind of what they're saying with this song, and that's why we have some biting happening. What the frick am I saying? We have this wipe transition with, I don't know, this weird spiky looking thing. I don't know how you get this visual style. It looks very grainy, but also datamashi at the same time. And then we have some duplication and some directional blur. The lyric says, "One move and we bite it." And we have just a little repeated shot right here. Rima has been doing this, and she also edits her music videos as well. Essentially just repeating a tiny movement, so it looks kind of glitchy. Meow in their song says, anybody that comes against them is gonna be bitten. Kind of goes along with their cat concept. Meow. I hated that. What the frick? And then we cut to Chapter 2. I believe it says something along the lines of be perfect to be loved. And check this out. It's displayed on a Tamagotchi device. Does anybody remember Tamagotchis? All right, my sister had one. I know this. Now here's the thing. I think Meow is using this as a commentary on the K-pop industry as a whole by saying, in order to be loved, in order to be appreciated, you have to be perfect. And the idols might feel like Tamagotchi pets, where in order for them to receive love and be alive and be taken care of, they have to be perfect. Keep that in mind. That's like essentially the thesis of this entire video, but let's keep going. So here we go. Again, it says repeat until perfection. And guess what? A mirror opens up. There's mirrors everywhere. It's a visual representation of beauty and beauty standards and looking at yourself and visuals. And then we literally have a freaking Stairmaster. Look at this. They are on a actual treadmill climbing up the freaking ladder to nothingness. Bro, I'm telling you, it's gonna get deep, okay? I'm telling you. And this effect is freaking weird. I've never seen anything like this where it's like a vertical scroll. But again, it's a visual effect that actually simulates the act of walking up a stair stepper. It's like it's scrolling, but it's nothingness and it's glitching out and it's terrible. No mistakes allowed. Break, rebuild, evolve, repeat until perfection. So this is the narrative. This is what they're getting told constantly. This is what Meow grew up in. They grew up in this industry environment. I love all the jump cuts in that mirror shot. That was just tasty editing. Ooh, just the little, that was like honestly a comedy cut. This shot's just beautiful. And then she slowly slides up, which is actually the next shot. And then we cut to that shot right there. So that sound, dirori, which kind of goes along with the sample, is actually the Korean sound effect for shock or awkwardness. So pretty much Meow is saying dirori is the sound of everybody's jaw hitting the ground when they walk into the room. So that's what they're saying in the song, in their little flex track, but it also has a deeper meaning in the music video. Now, if you look at this, we also are introducing some new characters here. Do we see this? I love Meow. Either these are like fans or they might be like K-pop executives. Now they're wearing these things called ruffs, and that's usually what like nobility would wear back in the Renaissance time. So these are probably like important rich people. Maybe fans, but also maybe people in the K-pop industry, pushing them to perform. I believe this translates to something like "you must be perfect too," which might mean that the people with the ruffs actually just might be fans. It's this narrative that society or the K-pop industry has pushed onto idols, and now it's being pushed onto us as well as viewers, because we're seeing how perfect they are and we're like, oh my gosh, I want that. Oh my gosh. Bro just yeeted his head off. He just went, What? But also that's a commentary. I think that was the person that said, I heart Meow. It was, bro. It was going so hard that the freaking, I'm pretty sure this is an AI shot, or at least this part is. AI head replacement. So honestly, it's like, hey, maybe we were just bopping to the song so much that the head flew off, or because we are so obsessed with perfection, it actually kills us. Whoa, she's just like floating. Oh, that's the decapitated head. Okay, we're literally in chapter 3. I know we're pausing like crazy. I know this is not maybe the most fun thing to watch, but we're going in deep. I'm excited about it. Now, chapter 3 translates to something like take the form of consciousness. So this is basically talking about the shift from being programmed to be perfect to actually realizing what's going on and the toxicity of the industry. And the reason that it's on this phone and we have these like lines of code, you see this? Is this because they were programmed as trainees to be like, oh, you have to be perfect. And now they're like, wait a second, now we're aware of this programming. We're gonna take it into our own hands and do whatever we want with it. Dude, these wipe transitions are so sick. Dude, the static projector. Now we just have loaves of bread saying, insane, is this real? I think this is kind of going back to that AI prompt that we had earlier. It's sort of making a commentary that everything is so perfect and like curated that we don't even know what's real or not anymore. And it's funny because it's on bread, which is like the most basic, like real life tangible thing. There's just so much story to break down that I'm not even able to spend enough time on just how crazy this visual language is. And so these people are holding up a frame with Meow in it. Maybe it's the fans, maybe it's K-pop industry execs, and they're saying like, hey, we're gonna display this perfection. I don't like those noodles at all. I'm pretty sure this veil says witch on it with the 2 V's, kind of like Meow. W, it should be freaking double V, bro. Double V makes more sense. Come on, alphabet.com. Wait, that's Google. Come on, Alphabet. Figure it out. I think this is also has a crazy deep message. Like she's literally veiled an accusation. Like maybe the world, fans, she's got all this accusation heaped upon her, even though she's being presented as perfect. Crazy. This is a crazy performance. Okay, so wait. Oh, dude, this is nuts. So she got pulled away by people in the roughs. It's like she's being handled and positioned by people. Like she's not in charge of herself. She just looks pretty, stands in the frame, and other people are actually controlling her and manipulating her. Oh, dude, this is nutso. There's, again, that bread that's saying, is it real? Forks. Maybe that's just like literally about food and working out and stuff. That's crazy. Rima also loves doing these little just flashes of text. It's pretty cool. Chin up, forks, no mistakes allowed. Oh my goodness. Ooh, that looks crazy. Ooh. I just spit everywhere. Oh my gosh. I'm sure you saw that. That was embarrassing. I don't know if I've ever reacted to Meow, and this is like the craziest introduction for me. Chapter 4. I don't really know what it says, but I think it's something about becoming or transforming. At this point in the music video, they've completed their story arc where they grew up in the system and now they are actually deciding to fight against it and to not worry about the perfection that they've been so imbued in. Visually, this is nuts. Okay, they're sliding down that pool to like the underworld. Oh my gosh. Brother. That is freaking nuts. That's some Rima Yoon editing if I've ever seen it right there. Okay, I don't know if they like descended into the underworld. It looks like they were going down this slide. I don't know what's happening, but we have these like evil looking red morph suit figures all over the place. I like that this wood log just got plopped into the middle. Oh, dude. Visually, we're just doing a lot of match cuts, all right? That's what's happening. So, boom. Just like visually, we have this nutsness right on the ba. So that makes sense, right? And then we have this spinning starting to happen. So let's talk about what these red figures represent. I'm pretty sure this represents the people that just continued to buy into this narrative where you have to become perfect. Whether it's other idols, studio executives, fans, you and me, where we're like, oh my goodness, they're right. We need to become perfect. And then they're into this just like, they're like zombies, just like clamoring to get to the top. And here you see Meow, they're not on the treadmill anymore. They don't care about the treadmill, but these red people do. They just want to be on the stage and they're clamoring to get onto the freaking Stairmaster. Right there. Same there. This part's the best part right here, editing wise. The spinning to spinning to spinning to this like frame within a frame that cuts to another frame within a frame. So we have this like frame right here. Well, we spin to reveal the frame because there is a frame right here. So we reveal that frame, duplicate the frame and punch it in, and then do the same whoop whoop that frame just did with another frame in the background. And it just matches the song part so well. Ooh. And then they start going like this, and then you can use that as a match cut to go to the red suits, also just freaking out. Oh, that's a sick match cut. Wait a second here. The platform that they were all dancing on is at the top here, and here's that pool that they were in, but I thought they went into the pool to go into the underworld. So maybe it's like layers of worlds. Oh, my brain hurts. That was a crazy reveal at the end. What is going on? My quick interpretation is that you are just surrounded with this idea that perfection is what makes you become loved. which we all know is a freaking lie. We all know that. For me, the thing that makes me loved is not fame, it's not money, it's not success. I tried all that stuff. It doesn't work. Literally, Jesus is the only thing that has worked for me. I know that might sound random, but I'm saying it because it's actually true for me in my life, and I want you to have that too. I know I'm on a freaking Jesus kick. I literally can't stop talking about him. He's so good. If you want to learn more about my story and how I found Jesus, there's a link in the description that says why Jesus, and you can click that. Now it's time for a little bit of thank you so much for subscribing. If you want to be a full-time creator or a pro editor, I would love to personally coach you. DM me the word ready on Instagram and we can chat. God bless you. Peace. MEOVV. Figure out how to pronounce it. Meow.